Winner moves on. Loser sees their season come to an end. MLB Network brings you exclusive coverage of the winner-take-all wild card game. It's the one-game American League wild card playoff between the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago White Sox. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian getting set to bring you this one on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Well, everyone has different opinions about these one-game wild card matchups. Kind of tough that your season comes down to this after such a long season, but it certainly creates a lot of excitement and drama. The pressure's on, so we'll see who handles it better and finds a way to win.
The old holdout purists may scoff, but I got to tell you, this is as exciting as it gets, folks. One game to decide who moves on. It's the wild card playoff on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Chicago White Sox.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men with a lot on their shoulders. Our two starters here in this wild card matchup. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. What's important for this lineup as you look to earn a berth into the division series, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Coming to the plate now, number 2. He'll get us started in this one.
Leading
under
off
the
tonight
lights.
for Minnesota, the second baseman, number 2.
Here it comes. Way now on the south side as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 7:06.
The 1-0 home. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Two and 1 now to the Twins leadoff man. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Slapped hard the opposite way, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Stepping into the box, Jorge Polanco. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's had some success, 5 for 11. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not to say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Digging in now, Nelson Cruz. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike. 0-1. Just getting started here on the south side in this one. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Nothing for the Twins in their first try. White Sox coming to bat. More after this on MLB Network. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to survive the wild card game.
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Jose Barrios is on the mound for the visiting squad in this AL wildcard matchup. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
The windup and the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Popped him up. Astudillo over to his left. 1 away. Into the box. Take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Barrios has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
3-0 now. Eloy Jimenez will be next. Here it comes, the 3-0. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
So coming to the plate, Eloy Jimenez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Now the 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Jay stands at first with 1 out. And all that gets him on the mound. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. He's set. Here it comes. In the dirt. Throw to third. And it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Hard hit toward the hole, and that's through into left, a base hit, and not in time as the run scores. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Wheeler. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's got 2 hits in 25 tries. He's taken him deep once. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Daniel Palka becomes out number 2 this inning.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Runners on first and third, 2 away. 2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2-2. Here it is. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. And with that, the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. MLB Network is back on the south side. Back on the south side, second inning coming up. But first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, light rain is in the forecast throughout most, if not all, of the game. But I've been told it's not expected to cause any delays. The grounds crew will just need to make an effort to keep the field as dry as possible between innings, especially the heavy traffic areas like the pitching mound and around the bases.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. And beyond keeping the surface playable, I'm sure you guys would agree, it's avoiding the stops and starts that becomes important in games like this one.
Yeah, 100%, Matty. The biggest thing is if you're going to be out there, you want to grind with the boys. You don't want your starting pitcher having to be sat down. You don't want to have to go inside for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then get refocused and restarted up again. Matty, you're so focused out there, you just want to compete and see the game all the way through.
Fouled off. Here it comes, 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an the strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
But right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
The right fielder, Max.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. First pitch of the at-bat. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Stepping into the box, James McCann. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He has an even 10 hits in 36 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and there were 2 down. Striding in, Leury Garcia will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And he comes back with 1 in there for a high strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. All even now, 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Well, he's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Here's C.J. Cron now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
1-0 the count. The windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
That'll bring in Williams Astudillo as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Astudillo is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
Line hard toward right center, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Here's Byron Buxton now. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Standing in now, number 2. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike two. A ball and two strikes to the Twins shortstop.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a three-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Jorge Polanco goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's Nelson Cruz now, and their runners at the corners now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Well, that curveball was really a hanger, and that's not a good sign. He's got to get back on track. He needs that release point to get out front and get the ball down in the zone.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here, 2-1.
Now batter.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Two men on, 2 out, and the next to bat would be the big third baseman Miguel Sano. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Gone, and that one had some extra distance. Straight away left, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
In now, Eddie Rosario.
Rosario.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. but not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder.
In now is John Jay. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Ready now, Eloy Jimenez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
0-1, here's the pitch. And the curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
And there are 2 away now. Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. And he bunched him up a bit as this is lined softly over first. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 5-2 game.
You never want to be the pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
So here's Daniel Palka now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Twins. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Up next for Minnesota, C.J. Cron. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like
Number
that to the
64.
end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
From the stretch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-0 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. The relay. And he is out on the tag. Digging in to try it again. Byron Buxton. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Coming in is Jay. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. One left for Minnesota, and it remains. Coming to the plate now, Jose Abreu. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate. Baseball and delivers a hard hit line drive.
First delivery to him on the way. High in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long. Now at the plate, Yolmer Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Count now, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Into the box, Leury Garcia, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And this one's in the dirt. Throw over to third here, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it's scored a wild pitch.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
0 for 2 for him to this point. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote more. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, number 2. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that's in there for strike 1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Looped out toward third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that will bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. A ball and a strike. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Lifted the other way to left center. Giving chase is Jimenez. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
So striding in, Nelson Cruz. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
A strike, and it's 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And the next to bat would be the big third baseman, Miguel Sano.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Ready with the 0-1. And he comes back with a pitch that misses here. 1-1 to the Minnesota third baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're still out. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
The batter.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
74.
Digging in once again, Eloy Jimenez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
And it's fouled away. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Now batting, the third baseman, Yoan.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. Snap throw from the catcher. Jimenez, base runner at first with 1 out. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
The 2-0. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Daniel Palka is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. He pulls this one into right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. White Sox leave 1. They trail 5-2. Aaron Bummer takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Ready for another chance? Eddie Rosario. He went down on strikes last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope, that's a
A
ball.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. The 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Up next for Minnesota.
Digging in, Max Kepler 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Wrong.
Stepping in now, C.J. Cron, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a walk in his last trip. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's now 6-2.
Now batting.
Now batting, Willians Astudillo. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First delivery to him on the way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
The 1-0 is a fastball that catches the bottom of the strike zone. One and 2 to the Twins catcher. Cron leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. The relay. Throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
25, Byron Buxton.
Ready for another shot now. Byron Buxton, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0 home is put in play to the right side of the infield. Gonna be a tough play, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, number 2, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Jimenez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Digging in, Jose Abreu. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch on its way.
Jose.
Hit to first.
Abreu.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So stepping in, James McCann. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Now McCann with a swing and a deep drive to left. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left, and is now a 7-3 game.
Well, when it left his bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call. Standing in now, Yolmer Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. hit in the air out to straightaway left. Rosario is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 28.
Digging in the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Sox get one right back here on the solo home run. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Evan Marshall is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. Marshall, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Garcia is right there, 1 down.
Now batting.
Next will be the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air to center field. Garcia is under it. 2 gone. Miguel Sano will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. First pitch of the at-bat, and a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Down go the Twins in order, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Into the box now, Tim Anderson will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. And he gets ahead 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Moving under it, Buxton, 1 away.
Next for Chicago.
Ready once again, John Jay. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And another foul ball. Line toward the alley and left center. Rosario is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Josh Osich has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 64.
Now to the plate, Eddie Rosario. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Leading off for Minnesota.
First offering on its way. In there, strike 1.
Rosario.
Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
I got the count 0-2.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch. Already, that's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Max Kepler, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short.
Anderson picks it up.
Throw just in time, and that was awfully close. Trying to pick things up where he left off. C.J. Cron. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and a strike to C.J. Cron. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Roll.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Into the box, Williams Astudillo, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Takes this the other way to right. Another base hit. How about the game he's putting together? Now 4 for 4 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
The next twin up, Byron Buxton, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second, and it's fouled away. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
Fouled away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Twins. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Trevor Hildenberger is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Moncada swings, and it's hit very well to right. Kepler racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Now batting.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Line drive to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out.
Now batting.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's set. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Popped him up. Number 2 has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Standing in, James McCann. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. A man left for the White Sox. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Alex Colomé enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. The bat stepping in, Jorge Polanco. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. To his left, Sanchez. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out.
Nelson.
Stepping up now, Nelson Cruz. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here's the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They hang on to a 7-3 lead.
Leading off for the White Sox, the second baseman,
Tyler Duffy, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Now pitching for Minnesota.
Here's the first pitch.
Tyler.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Duffy 28 years old. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, when you come out in the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player. That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Yolmer Sanchez is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in now, Leury Garcia, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Rosario is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Tim Anderson. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. And a fly ball. And this should do it. Kepler is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
And these wild card games are hard enough, as your entire season rests on 9 innings of baseball. But they put aside all the distractions that come with playing on the road and handled their business. Now it's on to the division series, one step closer to the World Series title.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to victory.
So for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire great crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the American League wildcard game.
The final line.